Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today, it's time we had a look at this Darth Vader Volume 4, End of Game. So there's just a close-up there. You can see his helmet, the second Death Star, X-Wings, all that sort of stuff. It is fantastic. And there's the Emperor, Vader, and the Imperial Guards on the back. So, let's see. It is a time of great unrest and rebuilding for the Empire. After the destruction of the Death Star, Darth Vader is working to atone for his failure by reining in those who oppose the Empire's rule. With the unrest on Shu-Torun subdued and the planet's allegiance and resources won at last, Darth Vader's standing with his master, Emperor Palpatine, has greatly improved. All is not well, however, as Cylo, Darth Vader's rival, has been exposed as a traitor and is on the run. What's more, the location of Vader's secret ally, Dr. Aphra, has been located at last by none other than Inspector Thanoth. Now, Vader travels to Coruscant to meet with the Emperor once more. So, great view of a Star Destroyer there. Here is the murder bots telling Darth Vader that they have arranged a meeting with the Inspector. He says, first the Emperor, then we deal with Thanoth. Now, coming in to this is the Executor, which is under construction. Obviously, we see this in Empire Strikes Back at Hoth and at the Battle of Endor in Return of the Jedi. So this is it being constructed. There's lots of detail in here. There is the Star Destroyer. There is one of those ones. You see them in Rebels, I think. There's any number of TIE fighters scattered across here. And there's also a shuttle somewhere. Where is it? Yes, up here. There's one of those beautiful shuttles. Again, you can see TIE fighters and all of that. So, fantastic detail. You wished for my presence, Master. Leave us. Yes. So, he's just talking about the Sith, you know, how they managed to convince the Jedi that they were gone, they were in hiding. The dark side is powerful. It is too powerful. The weak will meekly stand in regimented order. The Sith. One master, one apprentice, no more. For generations. Generations building to me. Yes, indeed. So, he's essentially explaining his plan that he needed Anakin Skywalker to become Darth Vader, become the man he was meant to be. And for the Empire to live, Darth Vader had to live, which is why he reconstructed him after Mustafar. Your failure there jeopardized everything. There was so much more to do in these most vital decades. I needed an apprentice with might. So basically, Emperor turns to scientists to help him, people like Cylo, and they're just continuing their discussion. There's a very nice shot there of the plans of the Executor, the hologram, with the Emperor there. Yes. And so Emperor's saying, Cylo grew powerful, his tendrils were deep in the Tarkin initiative. If I simply tore him free, it would cause too many problems, basically, especially when the Death Star was under construction, and now even more so. So I had to make him simply overplay his hand and then declare him a traitor. Do you understand, Lord Vader? Yes, I understand. If any of Cylo's toys had succeeded, you would be giving this talk to them. What's that line? I understand us perfectly. Yes, that does not matter. The dark side is strength. I am that strength. And now he's been sent to find Cylo. Now, here we are, Anthem 13. And this is where he's now off to meet Inspector Thanoth. I'm not sure if we've seen this planet before. So he's entering into a cave here with his lightsaber. Ah, Lord Vader, timely. I always admired your punctuality. So basically, where's the girl? Tell me now. And Thanos said, I'm not frightened of you, Lord Vader. So basically, let's see, this would go a lot quicker if you would cut this bluster. I have something you want. As long as it's in my possession, I'm safe. Patience, Lord Vader. So basically he's saying, out with it then, say your piece. How could she, Aphra, gain the patronage of a Dark Lord of the Sith? Because he's obviously figured out all those trips to Vrogos, Vas, and all the other places. Bodies turning up, all that sort of thing. Now, what I think he really should have mentioned, trips to Tatooine, trips to Naboo, trips to Vrogos, Vas, all routes leading to a certain Luke Skywalker. Now, there's a name with power. With history, rather. A powerful bloodline, so much potential. You wish to find the boy and train him to be the Emperor's replacement. Supplant the Emperor, rather. Aphra needs to be removed to ensure the Emperor never discovers. You need to find her, and I'm here to tell you where she is. And he says, why? He basically says he believes in the Empire, but the Emperor is weak. It needs a strong hand, you know. The Emperor's plans have failed. All that work going up to the Death Star, gone by a couple of fighters, you know. So he's saying he believes in the eternal Empire, and you are better for the Empire, so your plan must succeed. So, anyway, she's on the Cosmotanic steps. It was a pleasure working with you, Anakin. No prizes for guessing. Indeed. So, basically, the Murderbots are there. They've been sent to find Aphra on the Cosmotanic steps. That's their priority order. They must do that first before they can do anything else. And your protocol droids, they're at protocol. So there's the Murderbots, there's Kasantan, and there's some droids, while Vader is off. So, the droids are looking for some upgrades from some Aphra has used before. So they've gone to this black market dealer and everything. And what's it saying? You're not a medbot. Why do you need a syringe? Because his managed to stolen, because obviously they're 3PO's arms, not his. It said, for medical emergencies. And he says to BT, I didn't say whether it's to cause them or solve them, though. Surface-to-air proton torpedoes, rotary blaster chambers, plasma fluids, subdermal electric pulsers, a poison array, in a protocol droid. Brilliant, there's all the things he wants. So yes. Anyway, he's de-armed Zeros to put the new arms on, and he's kind of like just talking, it's like, please attach my arms, sir. Not threatening at all. So, basically he's figured out that it's a 000 matrix, because he heard Aphra got shot at trying to bust into some repository where the Matrix was stolen. And anyway, yes, indeed, they all stop firing. Come to an impasse, basically. He said, we need your things, and you need this, and everything like that. We seem to be at an impasse, that we are. So, anyway, once they've gone, he starts talking to those people, saying, I found the 000, when, of course, he turns the droids on. The misadventures of BT-1 and 000. They're just brilliant, those murder bots. So, anyway, on the Executor, there's a great one of Aphra on the Cosmotanic steps in a bar with the droids about to turn in. On the Executor, Vader has found this scientist who knew Cylo and who may know where he is. And he's in the Croshank Nebula in the Outer Rim. Isn't that just wonderful? He says, thank the Doctor for me, then have him executed for treason. So here we are at the Cosmotanic steps. Droids, as always, are not popular. And they're going on the rampage, and Aphra sees what's going on and says, what are you two doing here? So yes, it all breaks out into fighting, and you know the droids love killing people. There's more. So what's your orders? Why are you taking me? Well, Lord Vader has given us a priority order. We must return you to the Executor or kill you like the dirty meatbag you are, mistress. He says, okay, I surrender. He said, this is most inconvenient. Stand down, everyone. So, back to Cylo in his throne room above the Space Whale's brain. They're attacking a Star Destroyer, because obviously Vader's looking for them. Vader has crashed into the Space Whale. Now, Toulon Voidgazer, she wants to go up against Vader and see how well she does. Good day, Lord Vader. You will go no further, basically. No prizes for guessing how that works out. She's good with technology, you know. And remember, back in one of the early issues of Darth Vader, there was that routine program thing they could put into just about anything. Well, they put it into a Rancor, so now he's got to fight a Rancor. Yes. So anyway, Aphra has now been decanted aboard the Executor, which is essentially fulfilling the priority order. And what's it? If I can be so bold, Mistress Aphra, I suspect you'll soon regret your decision to surrender. There are far worse fates than death by blast, and I'm sure that Master Vader has one in mind. Yes, BT, and if he hasn't, we certainly have suggestions. Notice I didn't say you'd live to regret this. I noticed. Just making sure. I do tend to overuse subtext. It's terrible to miss the subtext. Goodbye, Mistress. It's been a pleasure. 000, and to be delivered safely to the executor, right? That's correct, Mistress. Then your order's fulfilled. Get me out of here. Which is what has to happen, of course. Back to the fighting here through hyperspace. Vader against the Rancor. There's just more fighting there. Continuing on with that fighting against the Rancor, while she's essentially giving a dissertation on how beautiful the science behind it all is. Scientists, you know, they smash the world to hear what sound it made. But he figures out, you know, if I just stab it in the head through the control mechanism, that will work. And that's essentially what happens. Yes. So, continuing on that, back to here, Cylo's plotting. That, I believe, is a clone of the male twin. Yes. So basically what he does is he uses her orbs against her by using the Force. You understand much too long, Void Gazer, but not the Force. So anyway, back to the Executor, the bridge. Tag. They're being approached. When the Emperor says, I sense a disturbance in the Force. I hope nothing is wrong. Clouds of gas. And they're all unconscious. Except, of course, the Emperor's apartments. But they can't find anyone else. I mean, can't contact anyone else. So, the whale ship crashes into the Executor because Cylo wants that as his new flagship. And he wants to kill Vader and the Emperor. So, anyway, revived from the gas, look at this. You wouldn't want it to be one of his other poisons from his array. So he's like woken her up. Yes. So, yes, someone's trying to steal the Executor. No prize for guessing who. So, yes, there we go. That is it, breaking free of the dock, I believe. Yes. And there they are. They're just taking command and jumping out. The engines stop because he sliced through all the cables. You'll be going nowhere. Yes. So there's Aphra making a plan. There's whichever one it was. He's now outside, you know, but of course Vader is also outside. You can see there. He's on the superstructure. His suit obviously is vacuum protected. There's a great shot. He's leaping in towards Vader on there. Look, there's Star Destroyers in the background. There's the planet. There's TIE Fighters. That's just an incredible image. Now here is the troops trying to break into the Emperor's apartments with Aphra and the droids, and I think Kasantan is there. So, you leave the poor defenceless Emperor alone. What has he ever done to hurt anyone? Brilliant. So yes, there you go. Vader just takes care of him. He's on there. And he just uses the Force and just sends him flying, I assume, into the gravity of the planet and dies. So, Cylo and Vader have finally met up with each other again. And obviously Vader is out for blood. And however, he has a trick up his sleeve. This. Turns out Cylo was very heavily involved in building Vader's encounter suit all those years ago. And he implanted a few little special tricks just in case of situations like this. So he's essentially brought Vader to his knees. Yes, and bad mistake. You don't want to be treating Vader like your little bitch. He will get you for it. So anyway, Vader's not happy about that at all, of course. Flashes back in his memory to Mustafar. you were the chosen one, and all of that scene, you know, the eyes, I hate you, the Jedi are evil, all of that. You're a liar and a coward. So anyway, in this version, Obi-Wan throws him into the lava, Anakin into lava, and Vader emerges. It's wonderful images. So he strikes Kenobi down again. And then he strikes Anakin down. This is just wonderful. This is how he's getting his mojo back, basically. Fighting again, they are. And he's dragging Anakin to the fire. Going on that I hate you. And now it's Padme's turn to try and turn him from the dark side. Wonderful imagery here. Remember, Lord Vader, rise. You know, this is her when the Emperor told, oh, she died, you killed her, and all of that sort of stuff. So it's just a wonderful series of images. And he chokes her. You know, Cylo still thinks Vader's under his control, but no. Sadly, he kills Padme. And no prizes for guessing what happens next. Lightsaber. Impossible, said Cylo. Nothing is impossible for the Force. His other clones are now all awakened. Yes. So, Master, I have freed the ship from Cylo's control. Ah, good. Are there any other problems? Just one that is being dealt with. That'll be Cylo, I guess. Do so in return. There is much to discuss. Yes, sir, Emperor, you bet there is. I've got things you need to know. Who dares enter my private audience chambers? Aphra and the Emperor. Brilliant. So, Lord Vader, do you require assistance? Amazing shot of his ship there. There's one of the whale fleet. There's the Executor. Never, he says. Anyway, just more fighting here. They're all trying to stop Vader, the ones on the whale fleet. You can imagine how that's going to go. Yes. You are trapped in a broken form, Lord Vader. Well, I am immortal. These wonderful machines give me as much life as I need. You're wrong, Cylo. That I can kill you repeatedly is by far your most appealing trait. So yes, he's killing all the Cylos. Anyway, Vader said, I've had enough of this. Uses the Force on the brain of the space whale, makes it fly into the sun. Great image there. There he's escaping. There's the whale being incinerated with Cylo and all of the Cylos. Yes. So, Cylo's dispatched. And it's like, is there anything else you require, my master? I was hoping for a full report, but your aid has been most useful in filling in the blanks. Why did you never introduce me to your boss? Boss, the Emperor's one hell of a guy. Creating your own empire within the Empire. Securing finances by open robbery from Imperial treasuries. Covering up the crime by slaughtering those who would expose you. Boy, are you gonna get it. Most impressive, Lord Vader. Indeed, that's just marvellous. You let your anger and pride guide you to the darkest places. That is our way, Lord Vader. All you did in the shadows is most pleasing to me. You are everything I could have hoped for. I'm sure you will want words with Dr. Aphra. Meet me on the bridge afterwards. I need to talk of the recent disaster of the General Tag. Walk with me. So she said, well, I had to do something, you know. I just thought, if I get on the Emperor's good side, you wouldn't be able to do anything to me, and then we could go back to how we were. So they stop at the end of the corridor. Get in. Airlock. Not the airlock. You promised the lightsaber. I promised nothing. And there she goes. That's Aphra out the airlock. Vader now assumes she's dead. The delightful girl won't be joining us. What a pity. The fleet will be yours. The Executor will be yours. Yes. Tag is to be demoted. I leave you to explain the new circumstances to your subordinates. Look at his face there. Ah, Lord Vader, I can have lots of reports. So basically Vader's like, Admiral Ozzel, you are in charge now. How long until the ship is ready? 1 month. Make it 2 weeks. Basically. Look, there he is, Michael Bronson there as Ozzel. And there's Vader stretching his arm out to Luke, and they will join hands. Yes, indeed. That's what I was talking about being referenced previously. So anyway, soon. So, here we go. Aphra's fate to resolve. She's floating in space in vacuum, of course. And she is then picked up by the murder bots and Kasantan, of course. The only way she'd be safe is if Vader thinks she's dead. The only way that would happen is if Vader kills her himself and sees it. That's basically it, yes. So, but he might have used the lightsaber, not the airlock. He's Darth Vader. He was never going to be kind. That was fun. Let's never do it again. And they're off. And that has then safely spun off to their own series. Now, little coda. On Tatooine, Darth Vader slaughtered a village of Tusken Raiders, all apart from one. We see that image in one of them. I thought it was a flashback to when he killed them as a young man, but it must be a recent one. You know, when he first meets Boba Fett and Kasantan. So, yes, here we are. Slaughtering the Sand People. That's a great one there, because you know how much he hates them. The one survivor is found by other Tusken Raiders. Storytelling, the Sand People have great oral history skills, if I recall from Legends. They spend years learning, and if you get the story wrong, you get killed. The demon in the night that slaughtered everyone which they now worship. It's a cargo cult, see? They're all worshipping the demon Lord Vader. Absolutely fantastic, amazing series. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait for Dr. Aphra to come out and continue all of that. I assume if the Executor is 2 weeks from being ready, then its first mission is to Hoth in Empire Strikes Back. You would have thought Admiral Ozzel being in charge and all of that. I don't know. Maybe if you guys check up on the canon, you can let me know if that's the case. But yes, just brilliant. Worthy of Darth Vader. All the new characters, just awesome. I absolutely love them all. Poe Dameron #1 will be coming out, well, is out and I'll be picking up shortly. Star Wars 4 will be coming out soon. I'll be picking that up also. There'll be first looks and overviews in due course. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.